Welcome to E5 Anywhere, how to publish and consume E5 Foundation and E5 Anywhere Nuget packages from your .NET project. To do this, you'll need the latest release of E5 Anywhere, which will include a directory containing the E5 Anywhere and E5 Foundation Nuget packages. Now there's more than one option for how you could host these packages. For example, you may use a self-hosted Nuget service, or you may rather use a UNC path. For the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to set up a self-hosted service. The first step is to create a new ASP.NET web application. And select an empty template. Once this project's been created, I can then navigate to manage Nuget packages and under Browse, enter Nuget Server. Select Nuget.server and install. The install process may take several moments. However, once this is complete, there's just a couple of modifications I'm going to make to the web.config file. The first of these is to modify require API key to false and API key to password. I'm then going to publish this project to IIS. The server will be localhost. The site name will be default website. And then I'll enter the destination URL. And click validate connection and publish. Once this has been successfully published, I'll be able to access the server via the browser. I can then click here to view packages. As you can see, I'm getting an unauthorized access exception. This is to be expected. If from the IIS console manager I select a refresh and access the advanced settings for my newly created web application, I'll see that it's installed to initpub www root. The reason why I'm getting this error is that the account on which that web application is executing doesn't have access or the necessary permissions for the Nuget.demo folder. I'll therefore go in and provide the necessary permissions. If I come back to the browser and hit refresh, you'll notice that everything is now working. Now that we've created and published our Nuget service, we can publish the E5 Anywhere and E5 Foundation Nuget packages. To do this, I'm going to open my VS Developer command prompt and navigate to the packages directory. I'm now going to use the Nuget executable to push each package to our new service. Note, to do this, make sure the Nuget executable can be found. In this case, it's in the same location as my packages directory. However, you could set it up so that it can be discovered via an environment variable. Now, to push each of my packages to the service, I'm going to execute the appropriate nuget.push command. Notice that the push command has been configured to accept an API key and the source and the package name. By browsing to your Nuget service, you should now see those published packages inside of your package repository. These packages should also now be accessible from Visual Studio. For the purpose of this presentation, I'll create a new .NET console application. Once this project has been created, I'm going to select Manage Nuget Packages. Now obviously my new packages have been published to my local self-hosted service. Now to ensure that Visual Studio can discover that service and the packages that are contained within its repository, I'm going to add that service as an available package source. I can then come back and select my new source and browse, and you'll notice my two packages are there and are available. I can then select these packages and install. If we have a look at the references, we can see that we've now referenced all the foundation and E5 Anywhere assemblies necessary to develop, customize, and integrate with E5 workflow. To learn more about E5 Anywhere and what it has to offer you, stay tuned for further screencasts, sample code, and helpful documentation.